Hello and welcome back. Today we'll discuss the impact of interoperability developments on the third and final major stakeholder in the clinical data ecosystem, and that's patients. So essentially all of us. I'm sure as many of us, either through industry involvement or as patients, have witnessed certain developments with patient data sharing, whether it's through provider-patient portal using an app like Apple Health or going through a still painful manual record request as provided for by HIPAA, where the output is either the piece of paper or a PDF. But interoperability and some very recent legislation and rules, they aim to significantly improve the ease and comprehensiveness of the data that consumers get access to. So Michael, what are some of the important changes we should expect, and what are the driver behind those?
We expect to see broader and more complete availability of records for patients via portals, but especially via mobile apps. And the recent legislation and rules that you mentioned are making it both easier and basically free for consumers to get that access, while making it more costly and painful for providers and tech vendors to block such access.
Yeah, so that's pretty incremental if important. But once ONC's TEFCA, or what you call truly national interoperability, has been implemented, what type of scenarios will be supported that are currently not?
Yeah, let's use the Apple Health and the popular iPhone app that many people already use to pull their medical records on their phone to illustrate. So let's say that I use my iPhone and I have my app, and that I have a primary health system where most of my encounters happen, so that's where most of my records are. And they're actually signed up with Apple Health. So I would obviously get those records on my phone. But in this scenario, I may have also seen another doctor that's not part of that network, and I may have been on vacation out of state where the system also is not part of Apple Health. So in this case, I get the records from my primary system, but not from the doctor's office and from the out-of-state system, which obviously is still a big deal in terms of the completeness of my records, but it also has implications for providers who want to see a complete picture. Now, in a future state, where we have dynamic nationwide interoperability, that would not only ensure that all these records show up on my phone, but it also has important implications for providers as well. A couple examples. So if I were to be admitted to a hospital and I'm unconscious, now, in this case, the hospital can be confident that I have all my records and prescriptions and treatment plans, and therefore they can be much more confident in treating me and giving me proper care and giving me the right quality of care. And another case is obviously, again, if I'm out of state and I may be conscious or not, but the provider immediately has full access to all my records, and of course I have them available to myself as well, which is very, very big and a big progress.
Yeah, that is definitely a very big deal, and this can be expected to make a big dent in the 7,000 deaths and over 500,000 injuries that are considered preventable, and that's just from medication errors alone. So we will leave it here for today. Join us again next time as we take a closer look at quality measurement and interoperability. Thank you.